to Knitted Shed. I'm Rosie, and if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, Ravelry, or have a look at my Etsy shop, it's all written down below in the box. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year. Yeah, it's just been the same. Nothing much has changed. Everybody always says that they're going to have like a New Year's resolution, and I don't have one. I think the only resolution I'm going to have is to knit more. But I already knit quite a lot anyway, so yeah. Loads of people have like New Year's resolutions to get fit, don't they? And then at the gym, you've got like, the gym's ram-packed and they're all using the weights. And then I go in because I'm always late and I've got no weights to use because everybody else has got the weights. So, and then it fizzles out. And then it's just, then the people that always go. And then I get the weights back then. But yeah, so for the first month it's packed and then it's alright after that. So, my finished objects. So as you can tell, I am wearing my mum's finished object, and this is the Piece of Silver sweater by Vera Valimaki. My mum has done a really good job. I absolutely love it. I'm not sure what size she's done, but it'll be a big size because we both like to knit the bigger sizes. She has used an undyed Donegal yarn, and it's multicoloured. So it's got loads of different coloured little neppy bits in. And she has paired it with some mohair, which is Rowan Kid Silk Haze, and it is the colourway 00664. And I think it just goes really nice with it. But the only thing that she's a bit disappointed with is this bit, because she was meant to go down on the neck, but she didn't, and it's sort of done this weird thing where she has to keep pulling it down. But yeah, I think it's fine. I suppose it is quite annoying, but nobody'll tell. But yeah, she's meant to go down a needle size on the neck. And what needles did she use? She used 4mm needles. Yeah, for all of it. I don't know why she didn't go down on the neck. She didn't say. But I'm quite funny with necks. And this would annoy me after a while. Like, it's like constantly wearing a cowl, isn't it? But yeah, it's not itchy because it's so soft. It's really soft, but it's just like when you get a bit hot around your neck and it's just like tickly. Yeah. So yeah, so it covers my bum because we both like our bums to be covered. I shall stand on this. And it's quite long. And she's done a knit 2, purl 2 at the bottom. Then it's raglan. Yeah, gorgeous. I love it. It is lovely. And then the neck is knit 2, purl 2. Love it. Yeah, she's done a good job. It's really neat as well. And I can't remember what cast off she did. I think she just did a normal. She did try doing a super stretchy bind off. Is it Julie super stretchy bind off? Julie, I think she's called. But she just did a normal cast off in the end, but loosely. Yeah, lovely. I just don't do a loose cast off. Mine's constantly tight, so I always use that super stretchy bind off. But mum's a looser knitter than me. So yeah, so I was thinking about knitting one myself. Yeah, but I don't know what I'd do with the neck. I don't know whether I'd cast on a few more stitches so it'd be a bit more like this. And not like this, like really tight. Because I feel like really yeah. But yeah, I do love it. I think it's gorgeous. And I love the colour. Yeah, I think if I was going to do, what colour would I do? I might do like a navy blue. Like with Donegal yarn, and then I'd hold like a navy blue mohair. I think that would look really nice. Yeah, but I can see what she means about this bit. It is weird. See if I can like go like this. I don't know. Yeah, but it is gorgeous. I love it. So that's my mum's finished object. My finished object is a pair of socks, and this is West Yorkshire Spinners in the colourway Robin. And they were meant to be my Christmas Day socks, but I didn't get around to knitting them. I cast on 64 stitches, twisted rib, heel flap and gusset. And what's it called? A slip stitch heel flap. Yeah. Easy peasy. I just needed to do something after like knitting everybody's stuff for Christmas that was quick, and I was going to get something finished because I was like, I wasn't wanting to knit anymore or anything. I was like proper going through like a horrible knitting lost mojo time. So yeah, so it got my mojo back after finishing them, and yeah. So now I can't stop knitting. I just needed to finish something. Just something for myself. And I really like the colours actually. The colours are really nice. Very autumny. So yeah. So I think I used 3.25 needles. I don't know if I just said that. Lovely. So that's them. Nothing much to say about them really. Just a pair of socks, aren't they? So I also finished my alpaca socks that I was knitting for my brother's girlfriend, and that was Aran weight, and I'll put a picture in here. Yeah, so they are Aran weight, and I cast on 40 stitches. Yeah, 40 stitches, and I did a longer rib so she could fold it over, and it came in a kit. It was a kit, and I'll link it down below. And I'm not sure what the make was. But the lady goes to all the wool festivals round where I live, selling her stuff. But yeah, so the first sock went well, and it was fine, the yarn was fine. And then I started the second one, and as I was knitting, it was just like, the yarn was just coming apart. And like, I think I had like six knots in the sock. Like, because it just kept splitting. So I had to try and like, yeah, blag it. But yeah, that was quite sad. I did find that quite sad because there's only enough wool in each ball for each sock. So if I got rid of it, because halfway through the second ball it was fine. Like, it was fine halfway through. It must have been something that went wrong with the first half of it. But I couldn't have like got rid of all that bit that was like splitting, because I would then haven't got enough for the rest of the sock. So yeah, so I just had loads of knots in the rib. And you can't really tell now, I just sewed all the ends in. But I think it would have been a pain if it was splitting on the heel flap and stuff, because then she'd be able to feel it under her feet and stuff. Can you see? Look, is that cold in here? Looks like I'm smoking. Yeah. I did have the heater on, but it must just be getting cold again. It's freezing. So, but this is keeping my neck warm. Yeah, so that's them socks anyway. I've given her to them now, and she can't feel anything in the rib, so it's fine. So, my whips. I am doing another easy one by Joji Locatelli. And I have, where am I up to? So that's the back, and it's on a holder. And I have knit up the back, done the seams for the shoulders, and now knitting down the front. So I've done the neck. I need to pick up the stitches for the neck. That's just the neck hole. Yeah. So I am doing the large size, which is what my mum did in hers. I've already done one before, but I used, what wool did I use? The Fibre Company Cumbria yarn, and it's meant to be fingering, but it was really thick. So like, it's actually like a DK. It was near enough a DK. So I did a large size on 4.5mm needles, and it came out quite a nice, I like oversized, so it came out quite a nice size. So this time, the yarn is thinner, and I'm using 3.5 because 4 would be just too, it would be a weird gauge, it would be weird like material. So yeah, so I'm using a 3.5 and doing the large size. So it'll come out a little bit smaller than my other one, which is fine. And I might do a split hem, because it is split hem on the other one, and it doesn't call for a split hem, but I might just do a split hem because I quite like split hems. Yeah, so that's the like little seamy part I really like. And the colour, I love the colour. The yarn is Rowan Valley Tweed, and this is my mum's black one. I wore it the other week. If you go back, I think it's episode 21. I wore that one. And it's the same yarn, but obviously a different colour. And it's like a teal. And it is the colourway. It'll just be a number, I would have thought. Oh no. Janet's Floss. No, that's wrong. Janet's Foss. Apparently. It's a weird colourway name. Yeah, but it's so nice, and it dries quickly as well, like on my mum's. My mum had her blocked hers and it dried within like hours because it's really like light. The yarn's really light. It doesn't look light, but it is really light and it's really nice to wear, but still really warm. So yeah, so that's all I've got to do. So now I'm just knitting down the front and then I'll start working in the round then and then do the sleeves and then I'm nearly there. Yeah. It's a bit like this. Yeah, I think I'll really, really like it. I'll wear it quite a lot, I think. So yes, that's that. And that's in my little Tailoress bag. Or Dandelion and Dogwood, sorry. The company's called Dandelion and Dogwood and her podcast is called Little Tailoress. Yeah, love it. So, my next thing is just some socks again. And I've got this in a shower bag because I really like the shower. I saw it and I was like, I actually like that as a project bag and not a shower bag. So it's got like a plasticky inside. So I'm just knitting some boring old socks. Oh no, what are you doing there? Some boring old socks, but I'm doing garter stitch down the front. Oh, it's really dark so you can't really see. It's dark yarn. And then I am doing, just doing the heel flap now, and I'm doing a garter stitch heel flap. And then I'll turn the heel. And I've got my little hot chocolate stitch marker on. Not stitch marker, progress keeper. Look how cute it is. And that's by, I mentioned it on my last podcast, because I got it for Christmas. And it's called Corpo, the company's called Corpo something or other. But yeah, I'll link it down below, but it's on my last week's podcast as well. And I've got I had a little cake as well, and that was on my easy one, I forgot to show you. Yeah. So I'm really liking the colour, actually. At the minute, I'm quite liking purples. Yeah. Lovely. So I think that's everything of my finished objects and whips, I think. So I will quickly run through what I've got in the shop. So I have got the Elderberry Fairy, and that is on 75% merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. I love it. It's gorgeous, even if I do say so myself. And then I've got the Winter Jasmine Fairy, and that's on the same base. And I have got, where is it? Northern Lights, and that's on the same base. So the next one I have got is the Michaelmas Daisy Fairy, and that's on 85% merino and 15% Donegal. And that's a lovely grey and some blacks and some like raspberry colours. On the same base I have got the Wayfaring Tree Fairy. That's got loads of colours in, loads of different colours. I also have got the Hazel Catkin Fairy on the same base, on a Donegal base. That's them, I think, on that Donegal base, yeah. Then I have got on my slub base the Crabapple Fairy and Fairy Dust. And my mum is knitting a snood thing, a cowley thing, out of this, and she's holding it together with like a really, like a lace weight green, and it looks amazing. So I'll show you that one when I'm finished. When she's finished, sorry, not me. then on my yak base, which is 70% merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon, I have got the yew tree fairy, or the yew fairy, sorry, not the yew tree fairy. And that is just like a tonal green. Then I have got the dead nettle fairy, and that's a tonal purple. So the Christmassy ones, I've got some these two Christmassy ones that are next. They are on sale, so they got 15% off. They're just like the leftovers from Christmas. So this is A Little Girl's Christmas, and that is on 75% merino, 25% nylon, and that's on DK. And I have got Coal for Christmas, and that is on 75% merino, 25% nylon, but that's fingering. And then that's it. Done. So, yeah, so that's everything. And I don't have much live things to talk about. It's been quite boring, really. Apart from, oh yeah. So, I went to the knee specialist dude, and he basically said that I'm knackered. So my knee is buggered, and they said that the first thing he said to me was, how long do you want to carry on doing exercise and playing hockey for? And I was like, oh no, this is going to be bad. So I said forever, until I'm really old and can't move anymore. And he said, well, I don't think that's realistic. So you've got your two bones that go like this, and then you've got your kneecap here, right? So the top one, I have got a cut. It's like a it's worn down on my weight bearing part here, right? And it's gone through the hard cartilage that covers the end of your bone through to my actual bone. So it's gone through the cartilage and to my bone. So apparently it doesn't fix itself because it doesn't have like blood flow to it or something. So what they were thinking of doing was doing an operation, but it's not 100% sure that it would work because they haven't done enough like tests on it or something or other. So what they said they were going to do, or could do, is the first way they would take stem cells from me, and then grow them in a lab, and I don't know what it grows, but some type of stuff that then they will put back into me, or in my knee, and then over the top of that cut thing, in my bone. Or they would drill a hole in my bone and let the inside, whatever's inside of my bone, seep out to create like a cushion in between that bit and my other bone. So it would like create like a little cushion thing. But they said that I still wouldn't be able to do the same amount of hockeying that I do now because it's like softer material and it would just wear down really quick. So basically it's knackered. So what I said I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on playing hockey on it. And if because it's not hurting at the minute, because I'm not like doing the silly amount of exercise that I was doing, like sprinting and stuff all the time. So I said that I'd just carry on doing what I'm doing, and then after, I think he said 6 months, I'm going to go back and see him, but it's going to end up in an operation either way. It's not going to heal itself. So he's going to give it another MRI scan thing, and then if it's got any worse, they'll have to operate on it not straight away, but yeah. So I don't think I'll be playing hockey for the rest of my life like I hoped. I'll probably just have to take up some other sport, like, I don't know, something that isn't bad on your knees. But I suppose every sport's bad on your knees, isn't it? Like, there isn't many sports that don't require you to run. So, don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, so that's that. And then hockey just knackers you, really, like with my teeth and everything. So yeah, I think that's everything. And I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah.